Hi ladies, kindly help me make a decision. I'm so stressed. I'm married with 4 kids. My hubby hasn't been working lately. So almost everything apart from school fees is on me. We don't pay rent. Tunaishi kwetu. I earn a gross salary of 35k and a net of 16 monthly with no side hustle. I have a house girl. I pay 7k, so I'm left with around 8k until the next month. End month is always so stressful with bills and buying food, so I feel I'm tired. I can't do this anymore. I'm contemplating resigning to put up a business. I have a pension of about 600k. Please help me decide. I feel my salary is so little depending on the job I do. I have tried talking to management for a raise and nothing is forthcoming. I'm so stressed and I feel I can't do it anymore. On the other side, the fear of the unknown is eating me up and I feel like a slave. Please help me decide. I will really appreciate. Please be nice. So I'm so emotional as I type this, or anyone who can give me a better job. Praise the Lord, guys. So we are diving in the first episode of just life issues and life questions and answers and how to go about it. And that is our first case scenario. And we're going to go deep into it and see how can we help this sister and which answers can you offer to ease her situation. So I'm going to go through some of the answers that people gave and see, are they relevant? Would they really help, or did they worsen the situation? So if you see me looking down, I'm reading some of the answers that people are providing to her before we conclude with my opinion. So number one, my iPad is just ahead of me. So let pension money remain where it is. Remember, there are taxes involved in case you decide to withdraw. I advise you to start a business that does not need much capital. So you can do something you can do while still at work. Once the income doubles, then you can resign. If you think you can do network marketing, that is products based, reach out. I will hold your hand and we thrive together. Oh, that is a very good suggestion. Is that she's telling her that not to touch the pension, to start a business that she doesn't understand yet, and she's also going ahead and offering a solution that she can hold her hand in network marketing. So another person advised her that resigning should be the last thing to think about at a time like now. Using your little pension in business will leave you penniless in few months as the business stabilizes. If I were you, I couldn't resign. I will touch my pension, or I wouldn't touch my pension. I will do some adjustments on what's affecting my net pay to figure I can survive on. If you must do business, consider a low capital business with high returns like grocery, and life will be more bearable for us as this passes along. Luckily, your hubby can get a job with time if he is supportive type. All the best. Another viewer is that don't resign the job. Don't resign. That job is good security as for now. If you are in Nairobi, try and buy food in wholesale. I'll attach some more other comments. Okay, last one. Let me read this one. Maybe I'll attach some other opinions. You can plant vegetables, fruits, and mahali mnaishi. Then you can help at least 15%. That should help at least 15% of your food bills. Then you can look for a side hustle to put before you quit, like if your compound has enough space. We put layers, then you sell them. So those are some of the opinions and some of the views that people had. Is that number one, that we agree in this situation is that really it's a tough time having a family, and having such one of the partner loses a job. It's a very serious discussion and a very tough time in a relationship or in marriage, that is. So when one of you loses a job, what happens? So the income goes down, but the expenses are still constant or even increasing. So what should we do in that particular session? So as I've been advised, number one is that don't think of quitting that job, because that will be like running from jumping from the frying pan to the fire, because at least by the end of the month you have 35k. If you quit that job, by the end of the month you have 0k which is worse than previously. So we agree in this scenario is that number one, no quitting of the job. Number two is that Habi continuing to apply for jobs, as he of course continue to looking for opportunities, but meanwhile, before he gets that his dream job or something, he can look for something that a side hustle or any type of job that can bring income. If you are in Kenya, we usually say ata mjengo, like even if it's going to construction sites and helping, that 500 per day or 250 per day is better than 0 per day. So I saw other comments that saying that maybe they can release the house help so that the hubby who is at home to help. That's now upon debating, because some men doesn't like house chores, but that's upon debating. Others can really say like, okay, we can save this 7k and you step in and help, depending on the ages of the children. So for my point is that my case is this, is that in marriages there are seasons. There are people will lose jobs. Sometimes both of you have jobs. Sometimes one of you have lost a job. Sometimes both of you have lost jobs. So here are some of the tips to survive such hard time, is that be on the same page. This is not the time of saying, but why are you not bringing in something? Why am I not contributing? No, be on the same page. Like you and your partner and your children, you are facing this difficult time. Number two is that reduce expenses, cost as possible. Thank God for this scenario, they have their own home, so rent is not an issue. So they can, that's better. They can even reduce their costs even more. As one had suggested, buying things in wholesale, planting their own vegetables, or putting on cuckoos so that they can just be able to chat on something. Number three is that keep thinking, okay, don't quit a job to start a business that you have never done, because how sure are you that it's going to pick up? But you can start, what you still in work, you can start a side hustle that you see how it does. Now that one partner is out of job, it's even easier. He can start maybe testing the waters by running it as you wait for it to break even. That is to start making profit before you quit. So just my encouragement is that life comes in seasons, ups and downs. So don't give up during hard time. Things will be better. Keep applying, keep looking for mindset shifts, looking for new ideas so that you can be able to overcome such situations. So this is our first episode. I want to hear your views in the comment section. What will you advise such a young lady, this lady, and how can she overcome such a hard time? If you are new here, kindly subscribe and let us walk this journey together. Bye.